What's going on, y'all? Welcome back to Get It Off Your Chest. We're running it back number 81. My name is Christopher J. Thank you guys for tuning in. Unfortunately, yesterday we had to cut it short because duty calls. Weird situation happened at my job. I had to go take care of it. Um, but don't worry, everything's all good. So we back at it real quick. If you want more content like this, subscribe and share. Follow me on all social links are located in the description. We're on the road to 1,000 subscribers. Once we reach that goal, one lucky person we'll get $100 during the Cash App giveaway. And don't forget to watch the next chapter BTS finale now playing on my YouTube channel. So let me turn them down in the background and turn the AC off. So regarding the title, I am beyond accountability. Um, Juliet's profile is in the description. So is the room that this was inspired by. That room is long gone, so I understand. It was about Juliet and who can hold her accountable. And the conversation then transitioned to, can you hold someone accountable privately or do it publicly? Now, I'm a firm believer of it doesn't really matter at the end of the day. You just better be able to hold that person accountable. Because I know those who would rather be held accountable privately don't want to be held accountable at all. As much as they talk and jive and say, oh, anyone can hold me accountable, but just do it privately. No, you don't want to be held accountable at all. If that's the case, and you get to dictate how you receive a L, or in this case, is a lesson, then you don't want it. You don't want it. Stop lying. You ain't got a lie to kick it. So I want to say, let's keep that in mind. But now let's get to the title. It's not going to be really too long, but question is about accountability. Where did my whatchamacallit go? 1 second. Oh, there it is. So I wanted to have this conversation because it eventually transitioned to men holding men accountable. Of course, it's going to transition to that. Now, of course, they went around the room. Hold on, I think that's a little bit too loud for. Okay. Now eventually went around the room. It got to me, but of course, dealing with people from Clubhouse, people on their impulse behavior is at sometimes it can be high. So jumped in front of me and took my turn. I'm like, they asked Christopher J. They ain't asked whatever your name is. But as usual, those who have impulse control, in my opinion, are those who doesn't get enough attention at home. They don't get enough speaking time in their relationship, so they got to go somewhere and talk. That's why they usually come to YouTube and talk our heads off our shoulders. They go to Clubhouse and they go to other platforms and just talk, 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 talk. Let me not chew this gum while I'm on the stream. I'll say that for later. So let me answer my question here. Get back to old school. What are my thoughts about accountability? Ladies and gentlemen, Christopher J is beyond accountability. So many ways in this type of statement. I'm beyond you coming to me telling me to hold somebody accountable. You will not have me do your dirty work. If you feel like someone needs to be held accountable, why don't you go hold that person accountable? But why don't you hold those people accountable? Maybe you're not that person that you say you are, and you want somebody else to go do your bidding. That ain't me. Sorry. As a matter of fact, you got to get down to the basis of accountability. Like, let's be honest. As a Christian, what business do I have holding somebody Muslim faith accountable. Like I'm gonna put my Christian values on somebody that's Muslim. No, they don't. That is a fact. They do not. They do not have the credentials. That's why they want to come other people to do their work for them. I was like, nah, go move around. But as a Christian believer, I can't go to a Muslim and put my beliefs, hold them accountable based off of my beliefs. That makes zero sense. He's gonna look at me like I'm stupid, and rightfully so. That's not how that works. It'd be one thing if I was Muslim, I could hold him accountable if he's moving out of line. Now, some people can say, well, can't you still hold him accountable if you know as a Muslim what he can and cannot do? Y'all want to know the answer to that? I don't have a personal relationship with that person to do that. I cannot just pick up the Quran, study it, and go find Muslims to hold them accountable if I'm not Muslim. That is a slap in the face. That's probably one of the utmost offenses you could do to anybody. Thinking that you're on their level so they could come talk to you any type of way. You might get punched in the mouth doing something that's stupid. So no. We don't do that here. We ain't doing that at all. So yeah, I'm beyond you telling me to hold somebody else accountable because you know you don't have the same beliefs as that person and you know you can't wipe that person's shoes, so you try to see who else can do it. Maybe I can hold that person accountable, but guess what? I'm not going to do it because you told me to do it. Who are you? You're no one special for me to just jump at any moment to do what you want me to do. No, get out of here. Or else you're going to be looking for somebody to hold two people accountable. And you could by throwing me in there. I was like, all right, now you're going to have to go get somebody else bigger and better to try to hold me accountable. And good luck with that. Speaking of which, let's get to that. What about me? Am I beyond accountability? Well, let's see. Meaning, can anybody walk up to me and hold me accountable? Let's see. I don't work for you. We don't have a partnership together. I didn't come and ask you for help. So, and we are not engaging in a conversation that I'll only engage in that conversation with one person walking on this planet as we speak. Not to say I'm not open to more people, but I only do that with one person where we have a conversation and that person corrects me in real time. So, since I don't work for you, we don't have no partnership together. I didn't come asking you for help, and you're not in my closest circle, meaning damn near touching each other. That means you cannot hold me accountable. I'm beyond your accountability. I'm talking about Christopher J right now. You guys might feel the same way too, but just follow me. Think about it. Look what you've been through in your life. Look at the life lessons that you had to learn. We'll get to my graphics in the background because that kind of goes hand in hand of what I'm talking about and what I'm about to get into next before we go. At 37 years old, hold on real quick, let me read this. I said this before. We can't hold someone accountable who is not in the same culture, let alone the same. Say that shit. No chaser. That's my guy right there. That's a bar. I'm gonna leave that up there for now. 37 years old, I am, ladies and gentlemen. 37 years old. Well, I want to be direct. 37 years. Yeah, 37 and 19 days years old. Do you guys know the life I had to walk through? Do you know the fire that I went through? Some of it was stuff. No, well, I'll get into that later. There were some fires that was not caused by me, and I had to walk through it, and I didn't have didn't say I had the right tools on how to get out of certain situations. I had to learn the hard way. Gatekeep is a great word I will use. I was gatekeeped from a lot of situations that could have helped. But then again, I had to go through those things to get to where I'm at today. But with those things that got me here today, there's a lot of lessons that I have learned along this journey that I'm walking. And like I said, there's still things for me to learn. That's why I said, that's why one of the four qualifiers is I need to go ask for help. If I don't know something, I'm gonna go look for the help. And if I can't find it, I'm gonna go ask for it. That's when accountability. That's when I ask for help. And if it's something pertaining to my personal life or something that I did wrong, that's where that opens up room for accountability, and that's that person can hold me accountable because you forgot to do A, B, C, and D because you missed a couple steps. Other than that, and those other three things I mentioned, nobody can hold me accountable. I'm beyond accountability at this point. Meaning, I don't need you to come and hold me accountable. I got that. I can hold myself accountable. When I'm beyond accountability, that doesn't mean I neglect responsibilities and ownership and the ownership to not ownership, a commitment to the words that I say that if I mess up, I need to self correct it. I'm still gonna make mistakes, not intentionally, of course, and I am going to acknowledge my mistakes, be apologetic for my mistakes, analyze my mistakes, find a solution, execute it. That's how I hold myself accountable. If this is what I'm doing for myself, why do I need somebody to come up to me and hold me accountable? You don't believe in the same things that I believe in. You don't walk the same roads that I walk in. You don't have the same principles that I got. Who in God's name are you to talk to me? You can't hold me accountable. Somebody used to say this a long time ago, and I disagree with that wholeheartedly. I thought this person was just being a dickhead or whatever the case may be, but it took me long enough. That person was absolutely right. I get it now. I've been through way too much. My resume is too long for that. I have made so many mistakes in my life, ladies and gentlemen, which is a great thing because I learned from every last one of them. 37 years, different shoes that I walked in, got me to this point. Hey, Chris, about the shut up. Hey, Chris, you should have never. You're still talking. Be quiet. Chris, how can you be friends with? Why are you still talking? Don't talk to me about accountability. We can talk about anything else. Uh, was that a Kyrie Irving quote? I hope not. That's not going to help you out. Shout out to Jada. I'm gonna be nice. I'm gonna be nice. I'm gonna be nice because I like Jada. Um, Hello to you. Good afternoon, sweetheart. How you doing? Now, I want to say this to let me say to this comment. I'll just hold us accountable. Jada, nobody that doesn't believe in the same thing you believe in needs to be holding you accountable. Nobody that haven't walked the same hellfire brimstone that you walked in needs to hold you accountable. Nobody that's not paying. Nope. Well, Jada, you probably just not coming in, so let me help you out. Oh, okay. It wasn't called you was trying to no change it. All right, cool. So Jada, here's my stance on this. Unless you write me a check, which is my employer, unless we're doing business with one another, unless what was that other one? Oh, unless I come and ask for your help, or unless you are you are in direct contact with me, and we have conversations where you can self correct. I allow you to self correct me in real time. Nobody can hold me accountable at all. There's nobody. Um, let's keep it to YouTube for now. There's nobody on YouTube that can hold me accountable. There's nobody on YouTube that can tell me to hold somebody else accountable. Those people don't qualify to be so foolish. Well, to ask something so foolish of accountability. Number one, you need help holding somebody else accountable. That says something about you and not that person. And also, when people come to me to try to hold me accountable, you can't hold me accountable for what? How? In what world? What's your name? Where you from? Who your grandmama? What you believe in? Where your LLC at? Am I an employer? We doing business together? Did I come ask for your help? Do I talk to you every single day on the phone? Those are the only people that can hold me accountable. So that's when I say I'm beyond accountability. I'm beyond being held accountable just from anybody just because they have a microphone and internet access. I cannot, will not, shall not be held accountable by just anybody because they think they can. Y'all see the background, my my virtual background. Hassan, salute to you, man. Y'all see my background? Yeah, that is a virtual example of what I had to walk through to get to where I'm at right now. So basically, if your background don't look like this, you ain't holding me accountable. You can hold someone accountable even if they do not listen or change. Holding up, sorry, put that up there for everybody to leave. I'm sorry, Jada. You can you can hold someone accountable even if they do not listen or change. Holding someone accountable mainly seeks to highlight their actions, point them to being responsible, and imply they should change. Hmm. I disagree to this extent. I can tell you you're doing wrong. That's not necessarily me holding you accountable. That's just me getting on the microphone. Attention, please. Attention, please. Jada was not a Lions fan when they went 0-16. Whether that's true or not is irrelevant. Just follow me on this one. I can highlight that you wasn't a Giants fan when, excuse me, a Lions fan when it was getting mollywopped that one particular season. I can highlight that all day, every day. That's all it is just a highlight. However, if if you were saying you're a true Lions fan, but I highlight, but I was to go say, you can't be saying you're a true Lions fan if you wasn't a Lions fan during the downtimes of the year. And I will highlight, and I will say, as an example, when they went 0-16, you was nowhere to be found, but now you're here. Please specify when you became a Lions fan. When did it start, and what was you doing during these downtimes years? That's what that is. That's just an example. It was an accident. I meant to say Lions, Lions. I mean yeah, the Lions, not the Giants, not the Giants. Okay, I'm sorry. You highlight the issues. You let them know it's their fault, and let them know what's up. See, that sounds like another person that says they want to highlight the issues, but they don't want to help them solve it. They're just here to point it out, and that's it. No, we don't do that here. That's not real accountability. Matter of fact, uh, geez, I said this quote all the time. Matter of fact, Bolo came on my channel and said it. Correction without love is a weapon. So I hear what you're saying, Jada, but that's some type of correction without love because you're highlighting them, but you're not telling them how to properly get to where they need to be. So that's the form of accountability right there. A sign of true accountability. Not to say you're not true. And yes, you've been a Giants fan since 1961. I mean Lions fans. You've been a Lions fan since 1961. Sorry, 61. 91, 1991, 1991, my bad. When police announced they are looking for a killer, here we go. Even if they never catch him, he is responsible and he is held accountable to court say otherwise. He will be held accountable when he get caught. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I love you, baby. Baby, this is me. I'm multitasking. I'm sorry, sweetheart. Lions. We got Lions fans. Lions. Lions. So, um, but as we get back to this comment, sorry. When police are looking for the killer, even if they never catch him, he is responsible. If police are looking for a killer, they made an announcement that they're looking for a killer. They have not caught that person and told him what they did and to hold him accountable, what they're going to do, as far as serving time or doing time for their behavior or going to some facility where they can correct themselves eternally. So that's accountability right there. Not what you mentioned. That's just an announcement. Again, that's an announcement. That's an announcement. Now, regarding to what I was saying there, because we're gonna get to the next part. No, he's accountable. They run up to him. He is popped or chained. The paperwork say basically, uh, the paperwork says basically say accountable. No, Jada. No, Jada. Now, if he now initially in this comment, it was an announcement. Uh, it's okay, baby. You're good. In this comment, it's an announcement. This one, you say if he gets caught or if he gets shot for deleting people. Now, and you're also going based off of paperwork and that type of stuff. I am talking about this form of accountability. I No, Jada, nobody should come up to you and hold you accountable. If, like I said, you guys don't have the same foundation, you guys don't believe in the same thing. He doesn't. You don't work for this person. You guys don't have no partnership. We gotta. This is not even somebody you came asking for help. This is not even somebody you call your friend. Nobody should come to you, I would say you're beyond accountability. And also, Jada, you have an interesting life story. If so, so with your life story, I'm not going to say anything publicly. With your life story, I dare say no one can hold you accountable because they didn't go through half the shit that you went through. So I would think you would adopt the same beliefs that I got. Like, no, uh, Jenna's beyond accountability. You ain't gonna come up to her, tell her, and hold her accountable. She's gonna tell you something, and if I'm in the corner, I might come and sneak you too. But that's neither here nor there. Folks got wars going on because of holding others accountable that don't believe in the same. Well, people are going to war today over females, but we ain't gotta talk about that today. So, um, let me get to this graphic in the background. Um, Ironically, yes, this is a double meaning background. The background symbolizes a lifetime, a life worth of decisions or outcomes that I go through. So that's why I always tell people, if your background don't look like mine, yeah, you're not going to understand where I'm coming from or where I'm going. So if you don't understand those two, you can kiss accountability, holding me accountable. Goodbye. Now, something happened Monday night, Tuesday morning. I won't go in details who I was talking to or what we was talking about. I will say this. I had to go through some changes. I had to be honest with myself and just get it off your chest. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that. Excuse me, I'm a little confused. Is this about YouTube? No, 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 no. Although this uh, stream is inspired by a room that I heard on Clubhouse, it got me to thinking about accountability. Like, who can hold me accountable? I could probably count on one hand how many people can hold me accountable, but I'm beyond accountability at this point. So yeah, not no YouTube stuff. YouTube is how can I say this nicely? YouTube is a bunch of children that that got mom and daddy's internet password, and they get to say and articulate a bunch of stuff that needed to be kept to themselves. If someone gets a divorce, I hold them accountable for breaking another home in that community. You mean that? Um, who I would say, who are you to that person to hold them accountable? Because Jade, I can tell you, there's no I don't know anybody that can hold me accountable regarding certain outcomes in my personal life. Especially they have not. Especially if I go by the criteria that I stated earlier. So you probably could hold somebody accountable for breaking up the community. Yes, I know I am the community. I, I understand that. I understand that comment, by the way. So yeah, to that is like who are. That depends who you are to that person. Now, this person is saying we gotta build a community. We gotta protect our family. We gotta do this. We gotta do that. But they destroyed their marriage, and we don't have no receipts to show that they corrected their problems. Okay, then okay, I can understand that because that person has nothing to prove. He don't have a background like mine to be going up there speaking that type of way. So that I understand. Out, stay awake, stay awake. Hey, hey. I am going to continue this conversation, ladies and gentlemen. You ain't about to get me. Nah, you ain't about. I know your game. You ain't about to do that to me. Nope, 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 nope. We gonna stay focused. fellas, fellas, keep your eyes on the prize because these beautiful creatures that were invented by God, they can distract you. Let's stay focused. So something happened on Monday and Monday night, Tuesday evening. I'm not going to reveal the conversation. I'm not going to reveal who I'm talking to. I will say this: I had to, finally just come clean about what I was feeling regarding, just have an honest moment about my relationship with God. Okay. What you're not going to do is compare me to him. I am still watching the chat, ma'am. We ain't doing that. Thank you. So I had to have an honest moment. And one thing I noticed is God tends to really come through the clutch when I finally have an honest moment. Um, and it's like God, like, took you long enough. All right, all right. Here's some blessings here and there. Here you go. You can have that now. You can get that. And I'm like, wait, what? He was like, God said, I just need you to be honest with yourself. You kept on lying to people. You kept on lying to me like I ain't know what was going on. So I would say this, y'all, just be honest about what's going on. Well, like, not to say come on a platform and talk about it. I'm definitely not saying that. But it's like, if you're going through something, um, just come out with it. It's okay. Go to your go to your safe places to where you can talk to somebody that you trust. If you're not around people you don't trust, then you need to change your circles or change your location. But I'm saying that now because I don't feel this background that I have right now. I don't feel that anymore. I legit do not feel that anymore. One second. Hey, I'm a bit more attracted to Dr. Umar Johnson than at least 35% of men across America. I'm just saying that is a compliment. Progress before the focus. I don't feel this fire that I was holding, that I've been holding on for I don't know how long. I don't feel that anymore. Saying that to say that how I talk needs to change. How I walk needs to change. But it all starts with how I feel, what I believe. Gratitude. Go to bed. Thank you. A lot of things about me need to change, and it starts eternally. And dare I say, it has started. It has started. Uh, so I'm getting to a better place. I'm getting to a better place now, and can't wait. Can't wait to see what the next 37 years look like. Go to bed. Inside joke. Don't ask. Don't none of y'all ask me. So, in closing, um, when it comes to accountability, multitude of things. Like I said, obviously, the foundation principle is self-explanatory. But honestly, personally, I don't think anybody could come walk up to me and hold me accountable. No, we're excuse me, you. Oh, mm. You need to go to bed too. Yeah, go back to bed. I know you're tired now. Go back to bed. God, Lord have mercy. When it comes to accountability, yes, I do. When I say I'm beyond accountability, I legit mean that. The only people that can hold me outside of the usual stuff that I say, which still stands, the only people that can hold me accountable is my employer. There's the only people that can hold me accountable is people that I'm in partnership with. The only people that can hold me accountable is someone I come and ask for help, so they can look at what I've done to get to this point, and they can say, "All right, you screwed up here, and let me get on you about that." Totally understand. Just fit to McNash this morning. What's wrong with? I'm not playing with you. So, and also, there's only one person. The person that has my. See, I'm gonna find that Tom Holland quote. He said this in an interview, and I need to find it and I need to play it. See, if you don't, I put it like this: the only people that can really hold me accountable is somebody that knows me well enough. Excuse me. And if you don't have my direct number, you don't know me well enough to hold me accountable. So think about that, y'all. That's why I should start telling people, because people like to say, hold them accountable, or I'm going to hold you accountable. I'm going to ask, do you have my direct number? No, you don't know me well enough to hold me accountable. Songs of Solomon, and that's all I'm going to say. So I am going to get about my day and just, like I said, enjoy a new perspective of life. So I want to do say this. I am grateful for the things that I have took for granted. And I have took a lot of things for granted. And that's something that I need to go back and just like, when I get home, it's like, I'm grateful for this. I'm grateful for that. And although I take it for granted, or it may not seem like that big of a thing in the grand scheme of things, I'm actually grateful for it because it plays a part into the bigger things. But for me to want more or do more or expect more, I gotta be thankful for the little. So for all of those who have helped me get to where I'm at today, beyond YouTube, beyond social media, beyond me being a content creator or a filmmaker, whatever words you want to use, I just want to say is thank you. Thank you for assisting into the man that I am today. I am extremely, extremely grateful. Go to bed. Matter of fact, I'm ending the stream. I gotta go to get back to work anyway. Ladies and gentlemen, if you like this content, hit the like. If you dislike, hit the dislike. Or you're undecided, just throw something in the chat and we can have a conversation in the comment section. Follow me on all social links are located in the description. We're on the road to 1,000 subscribers. Once we reach that goal, one lucky person will get $100 during the Cash App. Get right. My bad. Yeah, right. Anywho, thank you guys for tuning in. BTSI Show, Christopher J. I'm going to talk to you guys later. Peace out.
It's a mess, but hey, don't even worry about it.